Hello and welcome to the Fantasy Football Show with me, Rob Daly, alongside me, Andy Haslam and Chris Parrott, the final show for the final. We're excited for this year's showpiece, Portugal-France, Andy.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, should be a great game. A great attack in France against a team who've defended brilliantly throughout the tournament, Portugal, so lots to play for.
Me and you have done quite well in fantasy football this week, both picking up 63 points. Chris, how did you do, mate? How did you...
Well, not as well. It was in the 50s. So
less points then?
Less points, but still good. And my mother always used to say it's the taking part that counts.
Well, that's not true, as we know. Let's look at the top performing players heading into the final from, of course, France and Portugal. And Andy, interestingly, only one midfielder in that list. Is it better to spend your money elsewhere going into the final?
Payet's been right up there throughout the tournament, but he's really the only midfielder who's done it. There's not anyone else who's performed consistently, so I think you might be better off with 5 defenders maybe and 3 forwards, playing just the 2 midfielders.
Now you can have 8 players from one team if you want. Chris, would you hedge your bets and go all in with more likely to pick up a more France team or a more Portugal team?
Yeah, I think so, particularly if you're in my position, looking to catch up. I think a lot of people are going to have almost the same team, so yeah, I would go, personally I'm going to go with 8 French players. I think they're the favourites, and hope Portugal don't win. Bargain buys, Andy?
For me, I've had Rafael Guerreiro throughout the tournament, the Portugal left back. He's just €4 million, which is terrific value for a starting player of any team, really, and obviously one that gets to the final. You can't go wrong. Chipped in with an assist as well in the semi, so fantastic value overall.
Very pleased with yourself for picking him.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. I'm very pleased with myself anyway.
Chris, come on, give us a bargain.
Umtiti, 4 million. Played the last 2, will play in the final. Part of a France backline, which kept a clean sheet against Germany, and again he's €4 million. You can't really go wrong.
Okay, let's have a look at how our teams are doing now, and we'll start with Chris, Paris Saint-Germain. Chris, how do you think your side's doing? Midfield, not too many points here.
No, indeed. Well, the German players together really didn't get me many points at all. Very happy I picked a good captain again, Ronaldo.
Yeah, that was a brave call, wasn't it?
Very original, as you can imagine. And in the end, I didn't have to make too many choices on the bench, because after the first game, Bale, Gomez and Taylor needed to come out, and Patricio had 7 points, so I didn't have that dilemma.
Do you think you're going to go more France with your team?
Yeah, definitely more France. I'm going to bring in Giroud for Bale. Midfield, I'm not exactly sure who I'm going to bring in, but it will probably be maybe Paul Pogba.
Okay, Andy, let's have a look at your side now. So 63 points.
Yeah, I mean, you can see as well that I had Ronaldo as captain as well.
Yeah, you're giving him abuse. You've got the same thing.
It's the obvious call, isn't it? And Griezmann as well, so obviously pleased there, but it does give me a bit of a dilemma for the final, really, who to go with for the third striker. Nani, I think I might be leaning towards him, actually.
Instead of Giroud, is it?
Instead of Giroud, yeah. I don't know why. I've just got a feeling that maybe he could have an impact.
Okay, let's have a look at my team now. Same number of points as Andy. Got very lucky because I forgot to make Ronaldo my captain, and Griezmann actually got more points anyway. And Andy, I've got a few changes to make as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure Kyle Walker's going to be bringing too many points for you in the final.
Leave Kyle alone.
Ramsey as well.
Yeah, he was playing in the semi-final.
Did you not know he was suspended?
I was saving him in case they got through.
That's not a bad shout, actually.
Yes, thank you very much.
Unfortunately, they didn't, though.
No, they didn't. But I think I'm going to go France heavy and light on midfielders, I think, as you guys have mentioned. And I think I'm going to pick a bold captain so I can overtake you on the final day.
Bold
Andy.
captain being...
Maybe a central defender, hoping they score.
That certainly is bold.
Koscielny, that's what I'm thinking. By the way, you may notice we have the trophy for the final here. Someone will lift that on Sunday. Boys, who's it going to be?
France, I think.
It's hard to go against France, isn't it? Everything seems to be for them.
Well, I'm going to be really boring and say France as well. Guys, thank you very much. You can get further tips from Andrew, Vas and Paolo on the website, and you can play our daily sevens game.